Welcome. I'm really glad you have joined us for our website accessibility marketing overview. Today you will learn about the Americans with Disability Act requirements and why you need to understand the importance of this for your websites. You will also discover how to make your web content more accessible to the disabled based on the new rulings. And we will show you how to tap into the lucrative disability market. Our mission with this service is to provide website accessibility solutions to websites, online stores and blogs that help make them more accessible to the disabled and more search engine friendly. Now, let's take a look at what we do. As we said in our mission statement, we strive to get websites, online stores, blogs and all web content more accessible by offering solutions to website owners that help meet this goal. And here are the reasons why this is needed by every website across the internet. Number 1. To help website owners provide content to the disabled. Number 2. Help your site become more visible by search engines in order to attract a flood of hot targeted traffic. Number 3. Give your business an easy foot in the door opportunity into the $650 billion per year disability market. Now, at this point you might be wondering what the Americans with Disability Act has to do with websites and why you should care. Recently, the courts determined that the ADA requires any owner of a blog, website or web page, to make accommodations in all their web content for people with disabilities. Since this is a new ruling, many businesses aren't even aware that the ADA also applies to the Internet. This means website owners need to make content as accessible as possible to the blind, deaf, and those who must navigate by voice, screen readers or other assistive technologies. However, many unaware website owners have already fallen victim to lawsuits due to non-compliance. Yes, website owners are being targeted and even sued for a law they are mostly unaware of. This means those not in compliance are vulnerable. And you're taking a risk if you aren't taking steps to accommodate the disabled. A historic Supreme Court judgment last year caused a surge in website owners being sued for non-compliance with the ADA. And even celebrities such as Beyoncé have been targeted exceptionally hard. Actually, no website is safe. This includes local business owners, digital marketers, commerce store owners, or any and all other website owners. The ADA requires web content to be accessible to the blind, deaf, and those who must navigate by voice, screen readers or other assistive technologies. This includes zoom features, alt features for images, and text-to-speech options. Here are a few facts to consider. There were 1,500 plus legal cases related to non-accessibility compliance in New York alone in 2018. And there were more than 10,000 website owners sued in 2019 for their websites not being in compliance of the ADA ruling. This number is expected to hit 100,000 or more in 2020. As you can see, this is rapidly becoming a concern for every website owner. And unlike GDPR, the ADA law requires no notice before a lawsuit is filed against a company for non-compliance. Now, take a look at these additional statistics on ADA compliance. Lawsuits are mounting and are expected to increase. The Department of Justice has backed ADA website lawsuits. $6 million was the settlement cost of a recent case. $50,000 is the average legal cost to small businesses. 181% was the increase in ADA Title III lawsuits filed in 2018. And keep in mind, ignorance of this law is no excuse. The fact is, the cost to totally revamp a website is cost prohibitive for many small business owners. But there are steps you can take to move toward ADA compliance. However, exactly what is meant by this regulation is still unclear, as far as the courts go. A good place to start is with the related case law for federal agencies. If you have a small business website, it's a good idea to at least play it safe by demonstrating that you have made a good faith effort toward accommodation, should you ever end up in court. The risk of a lawsuit is way more expensive than a good faith effort. Doing nothing really is no longer acceptable. Even though these statistics can sound scary, becoming more accommodating to the disabled isn't all bad. As we have been discussing, there really are many benefits to having your website and all of your web content ADA compliant, including avoiding nasty and costly lawsuits, the ability to rank higher in the search engines with little additional effort, and best of all, being able to tap into the $650 billion per year disability market. Now, if you ever thought the blind, deaf and physically challenged don't use the internet or shop online just like you do, you need to rethink this. Having your website and web content more ADA compliant gives you an easy foot in the door, opportunity into the multi-billion-dollar disability market. And an additional benefit of being ADA compliant is the SEO boost your site will receive. Did you know, having an accessible website is so important that Google gives it more relevance than one that isn't accessible? So, by not having an accessible website for disabled people, you could be losing out on a ton of potential customers, which also means losing out on more potential revenue. What we are talking about here is another reason to get your web content more accessible, and the sooner the better. Right about now, you're probably asking, what do I need to do in order to comply with ADA regulations? However, the truth is, it's not even close to being easy. You'll have to go through tons of assets hoping you get everything compliant on your site. And even if you take care of current items, what about all the pages, files, videos, audios, and more that are lurking in the dark recesses of your server? This doesn't sound like an easy task to me. Does it to you? And to top it off, if you attempt to sort through each and every one of these items, making sure they're all ADA compliant, it could take you weeks or even months. And we haven't even mentioned that you need to get training on all of this. You will also need to create and post a web accessibility policy page, as well as make and post a web accessibility statement. You may even need to appoint an accessibility coordinator. And depending on the size of your business, you may need to hire an independent consultant and invite feedback. Once again, this is all costly and time-consuming. Not a pleasant picture. Yes, you need to meticulously deal with each image, video, audio, and more to make sure your site is truly ADA compliant. These are the reasons why we set out to discover a solution to help you make your websites more accessible to the disabled. And we wanted a solution that wouldn't need a lot of tedious effort on your part. So which do you prefer? To chance it and hope you don't get sued? Or invest a small amount today for peace of mind? If you are looking for peace of mind, we do have a better way. We now offer our Energize Your Accessibility System. With our accessibility system in place, your website will provide several options to accommodate disabled visitors. This system is like repellent for greedy lawyers looking to cash in on unaware website owners. And it's a system every business can easily afford. What we do is add a widget to your website that allows disabled visitors to choose the options they need. Disabled visitors have the choice of text-to-speech, zoom, dark mode, and invert. Alternative titles can also be added easily to all images as needed. And we add an accessibility policy to your website as well. We do hope you will allow us to bring our experience into play and help you get your website more accessible in a flash. We've helped many businesses and site owners over the last few years. We have the requisite skills, tools and team players to get the job done quickly and professionally. Yes, we have a vast amount of expertise and experience. Here's the best news yet. We now offer our cost-effective, easy-to-implement solution to website owners across the Internet. And this system will more than provide the good faith effort you need to accommodate disabled visitors. So, instead of struggling on your own or ignoring this issue, check us out. Having your website set up to accommodate disabled at an affordable price will provide peace of mind. Our accessibility solution is a simple alternative to very costly manual compliance services. We help small business websites become more accessible to the disabled as they move toward fulfilling ADA requirements. This is our solution to playing it safe by demonstrating that your business has made a good faith effort toward accommodation. Thank you for attending our Accessibility Solutions webinar. We do hope you have learned a lot about ADA compliance. And hopefully, you now understand the importance and urgency of making your websites more accessible to the disabled. Don't wait another day. We are here to help. You can give us a call or contact your personal marketing consultant with the information included right here.